Good morning, BSL Social Studies 3-2. So in business, you tend to say good morning. Allow me to present myself. I am Henry Jr. Molina from BSL Social Studies 3-2, your discussant for today. So this time, who can recapitulate the last discussion being discussed by the presenter? Anyone from the class? Okay, Mr. Garcia, you are acknowledged po. Okay, very good. So before we dive into our new topic for today, I have here a short clip. So after I present the short clip, you will give me your insights and opinion about what will be our topic for today. Okay, so based on the videos that you have seen, can someone give me their ideas on or opinion about what will be our topic for today? Okay, Miss Repair, you are acknowledged po. Okay, very good. So our topic for today is all about the modular. So can someone give me their experiences on about the topic modular in the COVID-19 pandemic? So anyone from the class? Okay, very good. Miss Kidlat, you are correct. So it is an individualized instruction that lets the learner use a self-learning module either in print or digital format depending on the applicability to the learner. So way back on the pandemic era, so way back on first year pata, our teachers sent us modules through the Google Classroom or through the files. And we students, ato ra ni siyang i-download or ato arang tuplokon ang maong file para makita ta sa maong documents. And printed materials, of course, way back on our junior high school, the teacher gave us those printed materials in order us to answer sa mga iyang questions nga gihatag. So, modular learning arranges information in a way that presents point in an intelligent way. So, of course, when you make a module, of course, there should be a process or a step-by-step. So, an example for this is first, the learning objectives. So, to be followed by the concept notes, and lastly, the assessment. So, dili pwedeng mag-bailo-bailo, dili pwedeng mauna ang concept notes, usa ang learning targets, dili pwedeng mawahi ang learning targets. So, of course, there should be a proper way and na-jud si Jai pagka sunod-sunod. And it can be individualized according to the learner's need. So, when you are teaching in the basic education department, so you are handling the different kinds of subject, the oral pan, English, mathematics, and of course, the values or the ASP. So, there should be an individualized according to the learner's needs. So, if mag-print ka o English nga modules, English na tanan. Mag-print ka math nga modules, math na tanan. Mag-print ka science nga modules, science na tanan. Para ni pag-distribute nimo o hatag nimo sa imong mga students, dili sila maglibog. So, mag-amping po ka ni mag-staple ka sa those modules kaya para dili magsagol-sagol ang math ato sa English, ang Filipino ato sa math para di ma-confuse ang maong students o also dili ka maglibog labi na tingpasa na sa maong modules. So, let's proceed to the examples. Textbook and learning materials, of course. We are experienced naman sa katong pag-pandemic pa o sa katong pag-junior high nato, those printed modules. So, di ba magbayad pag kita na those pesos or 3 pesos, depende sa kadaghanon sa copies. And the blended materials, Google Meet and Zoom, and another is the Google Classroom or the Moodle. So, as what man makabenta, taught us the app Moodle. So, we do not always think about the negativity. So, we think optimistically. So, here are the advantages and disadvantages of using Moodle. So, the first advantages is the modular is fast and easy to integrate because they are pre-built and usually require no calibration. So an example for this is when you have a student who is far from away from the school and na siya classmate nga silingan nila, of course, pwede rin niyang kwaon or dalon ang maong modules. So pwede rin ipada sa maong iyang silingan para dili na time consuming sa katong isa ka estudyante kay basin na pa siya gibuhat. So ipadara ang modules. And also, when you have a USB or a micro drive or the USB or the micro drive, you can also put the file or the document into the USB o pwede rin mo siyang madala-dala o ma-print everywhere basta naalamay computer, printer and computer also. It does not require any specific equipment that's suitable for any business type. So as long as you have the printer, the laptop, and also the ink, you can print module. Of course, din kalimtan ang kuryente. So, nasabtan na ba tanan guys? Okay, very good. And let's proceed to the disadvantage. So, modular programming needs extra time and memories because in making module, dili naman pwedeng mag-search ka sa internet o imong i-copy-paste. There should be a legitimate and factual source. So, the teacher also put knowledge or the teacher also put his or her insights or opinions or knowledge into the module para ang maong student mas makasabot sila sa maong gihatag nga module. So the joining of module together is a tricky task. So an example for this is during the pandemic time. So si teacher ang isa mao ang ga-facilitate sa tanang subject kay lagi distance learning. So ang wato ni teacher is mag-print siya og aral pa nga subject, mga modules, mag-print siya English, mag-print siya math. So si teacher magkalisod-lisod na og print kay of course sa katong time during the pandemic, bawal pa man kag nakay ka uban sa usa ka room or nakay ka ikit-ikit. So it is very tricky task. So ni pa-collect na po, imo na pong i-check or imo na pong after i-check, imo na pong of course i-record. So there is a requirement for accurate documentation as it may alter the other parts of the program. So testing and debugging of separate modules may be time consuming. So overall, modular learning indeed is helpful. So even though adapting to it seemed hard at first, but with the emergence of the pandemic, it became the only way to make education possible. So agree ba based on social studies 3-2? Okay, very good. But the other universities, they are adapting the blended learning distance. They are adapting the blended distance learning. So, bisan pa o wala pa ang pandemic is they are already equipped. Kanya naman, nakaibaw naman sila or sa wala pa ay pandemic, na ang patakaran nga na mag face to face or nara sila sa Google Meet magklase o also ang ilang mga activity ipasara or mga modules ipasara sa Google Classroom. So it became the only way to make education possible. So initially, the modular learning is helpful for the students who cannot afford online classes or do not have the finance to buy or have gadgets and internet at home. So an example for this is if you have a schoolmate nga naburos or if you have a classmate nga na-discuss siya, of course with the help of the modular, makapas gyapon sila sa maong learning sa nga sila sa ilang bahay kaya nga naman the teacher provide them the module Okay, so the printed one. So para mas makasabot ang maong student. So kan naa sa module, ang learning magyapon sa teacher gipasara sa module, but of course without the appearance of the teacher or the facilitator in front of the students. But also but also my dear classmates, we did not always think about we cannot afford online class, or we cannot have finance to buy gadgets or internet at home. So as a 21st century learner, we must be able to risk, and of course, as a future educator, what if ma-assign mo sa basic education department in DepEd? So in DepEd, there have a lot of screen TVs, or there are many technologies. So if dili ka literate, kung saan man nimo pagtudlo sa imong mga students, and also if you will apply in VDT, in Dr. Tirol Advanced Learning, so also ang mga students nato is already equipped with ICT. So dapat as estudyante patanon, we are already equipped with the social skills and the technology skills. And of course, isa wala tay kwarta, mangita ta paagi kay as a 21st century learner, where we are flexible. So mangita ta og atong kapart-timean. So mangita ta og job na suit sa atong skills. So dili ta maghuwat nga ang trabaho muduol ato. So because of this, they will not fall behind their peers, which can only apply for online learning and can still continue their education. So, bisan pag sa mga online na hitabo sa ato ang palibot those social issues, then the pandemic, the issues that we have experienced cannot hindrance our learning toward inside the four walls, or inside here in the institution, the school. So, that would be all, and thank you for listening. BSN Social Studies 3-2.